What's up, guys? Welcome back to LIFM. We're going to be doing another replay game here in MTGO. So I'm going to be playing my Nath of the Gilt-Leaf deck, and I'm facing Doran. So this seems like a pretty solid hand facing a deck like this. So I keep. My opponent starts off with one of the temples. I start off with a forest, obviously, pass a turn. I know I don't have any black lands in hand, but I think I'll be okay here. So second turn, I draw Swamp, and I Green Sun Zenith for Land or Elf. For those who've never seen this card before, it's 2 for a 5/5. Cumulative upkeep is they put a 1/1 counter on a creature an opponent controls. It's fine, but I can take it for a few turns. So my creature's already a 2/2. I swing here, and I don't play Dungrove Elder for the simple fact that I have Putrefying Hand, and in case he plays a black land and plays Doran, I want to be able to kill it end of turn. So I take 5 here, thinking he's slow playing a land and playing this. He didn't. Now my Land or Elf is a 4/4, and I play Jared's Order, which the sequence is usually something like Erebos or Fleshbag Marauder and Masked Admirers. So I get Fleshbag to hand, Masked Admirers goes to the graveyard. Now see, I'm guessing one reason is my creature's getting really big, and the second reason being I just tutored for Fleshbag Marauder, so my opponent just chose to let this go. They play Ranger's Path here to get a black land. I swing for 4, and I believe I play my commander here. Because if my commander forces him to use a board wipe, it's actually pretty good for me, so when I land Dungrove, I have less to worry about. There could be more board wipes, but it's less likely. So austere command there, right on cue. And here I go Dungrove, and I return Masked Admirers to my hand. My opponent plays Doran and Deadly Recluse. So I believe my turn here is Fleshbag Marauder, and then Putrefy whatever he doesn't sack, and swing for 4 more. Now, as you can see, I do have 2 mana there, and I chose not to play Scavenging Ooze. The reason for that is I don't want to overextend into another board wipe. If I'm playing Scavenging Ooze, I at least want to be able to use the ability a couple times first. So I just pass a turn there with my 4/4 Hexproof. And my opponent plays a more troublesome creature for the simple fact that it's indestructible. So I can block this all day. So here I go Phyrexian Arena and Masked Admirers, because Masked Admirers just happens to be a terrific blocker in these situations. Because I can block with it, bring it back when I play another creature, and get to draw another card. So my opponent replays Doran, which is fine. We're blocking here. He reveals this. We're always going to be blocking. So what I do here is I drew Primal Command. I Primal Command his Temple because it comes into play tapped. So I put that on top of his deck, and then I tutor for, I believe, Acidic Slime. That's, yeah. And I Acidic Slime his Murmuring Bosk. So I'm taking him off white mana at this point to avoid board wipes. And as you can see, I offer the trade. I'm always willing to offer this trade because Doran is already cost 5 last time, so it's going to cost 7 next time, and I just slowed my opponent down mana wise. So they take 5, I pass a turn. This is going to come in every turn because it's going to yield them cards in life most times. So again, I offer the trade here. My opponent doesn't take it, so I believe I follow this up with Thragtusk, return in Masked Admirers probably, and then strip mine the land. Yeah. So I get rid of the white source again and pass the turn. I again have a really good blocker. And as you can see here, I don't block Doran. I block this. 2 reasons being, one is this is gonna have 3 power instead of 5 thanks to this, and it didn't make any sense to do it that way if that's the case. So here my opponent's at 17. I drew Profane Command, which is really good here. I swing for 9. My opponent takes it, and I Profane Command my opponent's life and target in Thragtusk. and that's enough to finish the game. So let me know what you guys think. Do any of you guys play Doran as a deck? I've thought about making it because I like the junk colors, but I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So thanks for watching.